Robin, and we are going to be working in the garden today. We are starting over completely from scratch. We're going to be rebuilding the beds, and so it's going to be French bio-intensive again. It's going to be organic, and it's going to be raised beds. So I guess I can go back to saying that, but right now it's just starting to build the garden from scratch. And I guess this is update 1 for the 2021 organic garden. We have spent quite a bit of time getting this area cleared of the brush, and then we're going to put down black plastic today so that we can kill off everything else. Now my husband's playing with getting the black plastic out. I'll show you the shape the garden's in. You need to get a lot of weeding done in this area. I pretty much just left things as they were in the fall. Pull out the dead tomatoes, weed out these strawberries and trim them up some better. They're just kind of bad right now. And then the strawberries over here, they're in a lot better shape actually. They don't seem to have any weeds in them, but there was a lot of mulch put down in these ones. Even these little guys are doing, I think, better than the ones in the far bed. You're not gonna wait for him? My son was supposed to come out and help, but he was playing.
So much time before it gets dark. We'll wait for him.
Yeah.
You have to try again tomorrow.
He was supposed to come out and help, but he got busy playing video games with my mother, of all people. So he was supposed to finish the game and come out, but who knows? You know how boys are when they have a video game in front of them, and some girls too. So we just want to get it to cover this area over to where the that mess over there is. So we did get some of the corn husks down, not a lot, a wheelbarrow full. We need to get the rest of these out, but the ground was just too hard a week ago when we started, so we need to try again today. I think it's a lot softer. It's been about 45 all week instead of 40 during the day and freezing at night. It's now like 45 during the day and 40 at night. So my husband's going to clean up the edges here where it's gone onto the sidewalk before we finish putting the plastic down. Yeah, and I know there's going to be people complaining about the shovel noise, but deal with it. It's gardening. Thought I'd show you what's going on in the buckets. The chard was doing great until a deer decided to eat it. I've never had deer touch chard before, but it's still trying to grow from down there, and I probably put a cover on it and it'll be fine. It'll come back fine because chard does. Rosemary actually has some blossoms in it. It's been doing this off and on all winter because our weather has been mild and it thinks it's springtime. The plant thinks it's been springtime like 3 times. These are all weeds and I need to clear out, but the thyme is doing great. That needs to be cleared out. I had left one kohlrabi to seed. I think it was a kohlrabi. Anyway, I left one plant to seed and the deer ate it too. Sage is growing nicely. Everything's pretty dead in there, but the chives will come back. They always do, and the yarrow will come back because it always does. Got a little bit of blood vein sorrel coming up there, and I don't remember what that was, so I will have to look in my notes. But the rest of this is all weeds, and that's some kind of weed flower in the corner there that looks real nice. These will come back as cosmos, and this is mint with a lot of weed in it. The mint's not coming back yet, but it will. And this is, see, one's peppermint, one's spearmint. Really need to get those cut down. And we still have this big mess here we have to take care of. We gotta get those old box beds out of there before we can rebuild new ones. So, look who finally showed up. Just trying to get some more of these weeds out of the way. And we gotta get that big thing moved. That used to be, what, the floor of the turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, the floor of the turkey coop. Because the roof of it's over there leaning against the garage.
I'm going to flip this over into that area, wherever it ends up, so it's out of our garden area. And I'm going to use it to stage wood that's been used in garden area, but it's not ready to get rid of. Use it for projects.
Okay, so let's get it going. Heave and hoe. That'll probably make a lot less weight for you to flip too. Okay, then that'll give us this area too. This barrel needs to be dumped because it filled up with water. It's the only way to move the thing.
On the outside pole.
We're gonna dump it between the pole and the weeds. That's like the only way it can go.
What is that, a 50-gallon drum? 55?
At 8 pounds a gallon.
And there's the gunge that was in the bottom of it.
Too bad we don't have chickens. They'd love all the worms down here.
Well, Grandma's wanting to get chickens again. Which I totally don't, but...
There's the smell.
I told you there was stuff still in the bottom of it. So we're taking the zip ties off so we can get the steer netting down so we can get into this corn a little easier. A lot of the weeds are growing up in the bottom though. Well, I can try. Cool. Okay. But I can't hold that corner. Honey, can you get that corner?
What do I do with the wheelbarrow?
Just put it down. Put it over in the grass.
And there's landscape staples.
Okay, but are you gonna pull the other end out? I want to make sure we're not too close to the tree. Because if we are, we're gonna have to trim.
Rather what?
If we are too close to the tree, we're gonna have to trim it. We're gonna have to cut out around the tree.
Yeah, cut out around the tree. I think we're...
There's a big bulge in the... I mean, if you want to fold it down on the end, that's fine, but what's under there? There's something under there? Missed a plant? Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna have to fold it back there a little bit.
It's gonna require a lot more adjustment.
It's fine.
Okay, let's get the landscape staples in.
Honestly, I think they might be coming out easier than they went in.
Out easier than what?
They went in.
Oh, yeah, the ground was a little bit of a pain when we planted, wasn't it? So far, we've gotten that much done. He's been pulling them, I've been moving them to the wheelbarrow. And the wheelbarrow needs to be dumped before we can put any more on them anyway. But I think he's gonna do it before the light goes out. By the light, I mean the sun. So even though we put landscape staples in, I'm having DH put some of the wood down because we get some pretty bad winds sometimes, and I think we used enough staples, but I want to hedge our bets because the wind can be very bad at this time of year. To get all of the corn stalks out and brought forward to the weed pile, but it started raining, so I'm not going to go all the way to the back and show you how the corn turned out. But we got a lot accomplished, and I'm really glad. Looks like the weather's going to be cruddy for the next several days though, so probably won't get too much more done. First update on starting over the garden from scratch.